let's talk about it. We'll talk about why we went vegan,
or well, how people call us gay.
Yo, just jump down and say some gay.
I'm gay.
And it's not a big thing really. It's just a lifestyle. You just avoid some things. For some people it might be inconvenient, but you know. So
well, it's not really that inconvenient if you think about it. I mean, well, how we are in Romania, how we are living at the moment in Romania, it's pretty inconvenient for us because you don't find so many products. But for the rest of you,
yeah, it's pretty good. So why we went vegan is just you see all it's it's embarrassing, but you know, vegan gains kind of made us want to go vegan.
Yeah, both of us actually.
You know, because he had like kind of hating attitude, and you know, it was a bit funny. It's actually because his content is like trying to put out the facts out there while also having this kind of funny aspect in his video.
Yeah, he actually sprinkled some dark humor. He actually put the whole box of dark humor in it. I mean.
Yeah, that's some good shit right there. I mean, we like that. And you also see the facts and there you're like, yeah, well, he's got some pretty good points. So, maybe I should try it.
I mean, yeah, this guy's but he's got a point.
Yeah, so that's when we started like looking more into it, and it kind of makes sense. Like, you're obviously, there's some things which you never really thought about, like the animals, like, and the industry. And, I mean, it's like...
Yeah, it's really bad and it's getting worse. Year after year, it's getting worse, increasingly worse.
Billions of animals.
Climate change and whatnot. I mean, it's bad, man. Right, babe?
Yep. So, yeah, it's basically animal and there's no way to, you know, ethically kill an animal. And after all, they're really not necessary for us to live and to survive. You don't need animal products. Unless, yeah, you live on a deserted island and, yeah, you know, those kind of scenarios which don't really happen in real life.
Even if you do, like if you have a weak stomach, you don't have to kill even if you're stranded on an island. You can still get all proteins and macronutrients and micronutrients from plants and shit. You don't really need animal protein and you don't need to slaughter animals to live properly.
I mean, yeah, the only thing you need actually is, which you need to supplement is B12.
Don't forget your B12, kids.
Yeah.
What the Rock is cooking. You okay, man? Yeah.
Right, so we decided to go vegan. We thought that it's an okay idea, so that...
Man, you're looking good, man.
How good am I looking, man?
You're looking real good, man.
Am I looking good, man?
You're looking real good, man.
Man, shut up. So, right, so then we decided to do it for ourselves. And first thing we noticed is like for me especially, it was my bowel movement. So like my bowel movements were a lot better. And I felt really, yeah, I know it sounds kind of a cliche and, you know, it felt more energetic and all that good shit, you know, but it's actually true. I mean, it did feel a lot better, you know, not eating all those corpses or whatever. After a period, you start seeing animal products as gross, but you know, the health benefits are there. Like, you can test it on your own. You can go vegan for like 1 week and
you'll actually sleep better if you're not a sucking enemy abusing chode anymore.
It's just
you'll actually sleep better on your pillow.
Yeah, the main point is like, okay, you don't have to go fully vegan. We understand that not all people can do that.
It might be health related, like you wouldn't be able to go vegan due to health issues. I don't know. There are some people out there.
Yeah, and there's people with like severe like soy allergies. So if you can't have soy on a vegan diet, you're not completely, but it's pretty bad because it's a good source of protein.
Yeah, you can still get your protein and your plant protein from other sources, but the soy is the best.
Right, other things I've noticed after going vegan was my skin started to clear up, so my acne was a lot worse, and that's a big improvement for me. Like, that helped a lot, and that made me want to continue eating this way and, you know, just eating plants.
And for me, actually, I had a severe case of bad breath before I went vegan, and after I went vegan, it's not that bad anymore. I mean, it's still, you know, it's concerning, but it's not that bad anymore because I'm not eating so many corpses and cheese and, you know, stuff stuff.
Yeah, I mean, just don't get me wrong, veganism won't cure anything. It will help a lot of people with some issues they have, and you know, it's been shown that it can, in some cases, reverse heart disease or diabetes or something.
Type 2 diabetes, yeah.
Yeah, but it won't reverse cancer, it won't like cure everything as like some vegan extremists say, just like, oh, go vegan, it's just like gonna improve everything in your life, which is not true. It's definitely not true.
It won't magically make you lose weight, like it won't make you fit and, you know, like lean after you've been obese for the entirety of your life.
Yeah.
It can help. I mean, if you're not eating that much fat tissues and so many fat tissues and that much meat, you can lean down on a vegan diet, like really lean down.
And actually a lot of people lose weight initially because they don't know what to eat. So like people see veganism as, oh, they're thinking of their old dishes. So like you have like steak and some potatoes and like salad, and then they're just eliminating the meat, just like, oh yeah, that will do.
I'm gay!
Not a good idea, and you will lose that way because it's all about calories after all. So if you just eliminate the steak out of your normal diet and then you end up with some potatoes and broccoli, man, you're gonna lose some weight. And
you have to carb the up.
As Diddley Rider and Freely the Banana Skin would say.
Carb up, boys.
If you're not vegan,
Seriously, what the are you doing?
Seriously, what are you doing? Stop watching this video. Just go out there and spread a positive message. Stop watching this.
Go vegan.
Those are examples of people who really, you know,
take it like to the next level. Like it's too extreme,
like,
man.
It's crazy, dude. It's just like, this is what gives veganism a bad light. Because how we see it at the moment is, so when you go vegan, so you're basically reducing the animal cruelty. So like your direct influence on animal cruelty. So obviously, when you don't buy those things, you know, the demand goes down. And for, you know, if more and more people stop purchasing animal products, the demand is gonna go down. So
yeah,
that's
supply and demand, boys. Supply and demand, that's everything.
Economy 101, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're just helping the animals, really. So you can do it for health. It's been shown that veganism has a lot of health benefits, which we've talked about.
It can help you in sports a lot. I mean, if you're like really doing some extreme sports, like, I don't know, swimming, basketball, football, it can really help you. Muscle regeneration and everything. And
recovery.
All the good, recovery, sorry. Muscle recovery and everything, and all the good stuff. It's really good for you and for your body.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, those are good things, and especially like we are like ethical vegans, but not like the casual ethical vegans. So even though like we don't like we just prefer not to eat animal products, we try to exclude it as much as possible. Sometimes we might have slip-ups, which is completely fine. Or even if you don't have slip-ups, so it's like, say it's not your fault. So you go to a restaurant and they give you something and you didn't know that they have eggs or meat in it, and you eat it, and then you're just like, oh,
you're not gonna die or something.
No, you're not. And even if you like, there are vegans out there who have cravings, and because when you go to people and tell them, oh yeah, go vegan, man, it's really good, and then you go like, yeah, but you can't have milk chocolate anymore, and some people go like, man, get out of here.
Get out of my way, I'm having my milk chocolate anyway, bitch.
It's just like people are addicted to like those things, and you can't just tell them like, yeah, don't have that. So what our approach is just like, if you want to have a steak, if you want to have a milk chocolate, if you want to have like what ever,
you can, but you shouldn't.
Go,
yeah, that's
the
point.
Just go have it, unless you, because you're gonna go crazy if you're not. Just go have it, but that doesn't mean you can't call yourself a vegan anymore. In my opinion, and just in our opinion, you can call yourself a vegan even if you have those small slip-ups, because you basically, when you go vegan, and usually from a moral stance, then it's just like, so you like the idea and you understand the ethical and moral concepts of it. So then if you have some slip-ups, then that's fine, it happens. I mean, you gotta be aware that what you're doing is wrong, but it's still, rather than just being fully extreme, just, you know, take it in small steps, have some slip-ups, that's fine. And it's still better than just saying, okay, I can't go vegan, and then you're just gonna eat meat every day.
Like, a lot of people don't want to go vegan because of dairy products. They really, really like dairy products. I mean, there are some studies that show that dairy products give you a level of addiction. I don't know if it's true or not, but there are some studies out there. but some people just don't want to go vegan because of dairy products and because they miss them so much. We have, yeah, cheese, man. I mean, we have a lot of substitutes for cheese and milk. Like, we have way more types of milk than omnivores do. We have almond milk, oats milk, yeah, soy milk. We got a lot of
hazelnut milk. Man.
Hazelnut milk. That's the good shit. That's the shit, man. That's the shit.
Milk.
Yeah. And yeah, they don't want to go vegan because of dairy products. But you don't have to go like to the other extreme. Like, you don't have to be so so abrupt. You can transition into veganism slowly. Like, you can make baby steps. Like, next week I'm gonna completely get rid of dairy products. Like, next week I'm gonna get completely rid of chicken and whatnot. You don't have to be so abrupt in your mentality. You don't have to get rid of everything in the first day. Like, well, I did that and it wasn't so good because I started missing a lot of things until I googled it, and I found out that there are a lot of substitutes for everything that you have in your omnivore diet.
And they might taste like shit. We accept that. Some people say they taste like shit. But in my experience, so as a side note here, when I first tasted tofu, I thought it was complete garbage.
Like I love tofu.
Yeah,
instance.
now.
I mean,
and there's just like a lot of things are just like acquired taste. So like over time, you see like they just get a lot better, and not also just because of this acquired taste, but you also learn how to cook them better. So like tofu in the beginning,
properly, because
yeah, you can go really bad.
It can go really bad.
This is like tofu. Like I used to have it like raw out of like the
box,
and it's just like it's so disgusting. It's good, man, but it's so gross. And then just so much protein. And then you learn how to cook it, and they actually make those really good like tofu, like scrambled tofu or like tofu steaks with like all that good soy sauce, and you fry them a little, and then damn, man,
yeah, it's so good, man.
Yeah, that's good. So that's
so
just
much protein,
one case. So you know, those alternatives are also healthier, and then it can also taste really good, and you know, it might take a while to get used to them, but still, you know, it's good. It's an alternative. You can.
There's a lot of vegan junk food out there. I mean,
oh boy,
there's a lot of vegan junk food out there. There are a lot of vegan products that you wouldn't actually know that are vegan, like Oreos or Pringles. You can still eat them. I mean, they're vegan, they're 100% vegan. You can still eat them. They're junk foods, but you can still eat them if you don't want to get rid of them completely. Being a vegan doesn't necessarily mean being 100% healthy or 100% fit. You just have to help society evolve. I mean, it's not really evolution, but it's a revolution of some sort.
It's like helping the society. It's like better because you're helping the environment a bit, and it's more sustainable. It's just like common sense. So I'm not. If you think about it, there's a lot more resources that go into raising cattle or all other animals. So you need a lot more land, you need a lot more water, you need a lot of grains which could go to people.
Yeah.
So it's a more sustainable choice, and it's also healthier because, you know, the WHO posted that like now processed meats give you cancer. Well, not give you cancer. They are carcinogens, like group 1 carcinogens, and red meats are like possible carcinogens.
If you're going to argue that everything gives you cancer, f*** you.
It's like, oh yeah, everything will give you cancer.
Yeah, like this chair that we're sitting on is gonna give you cancer. This phone is gonna give you brain cancer or whatever. No, yeah, everything is gonna give you cancer. We agree on that. Yeah, we 100% agree. But you don't have to help the cancer spread or grow, or like, you know, you can reduce the risk of getting cancer. I mean, it's common sense, boys.
I mean, that's why we have studies. You see, like, oh yeah, there's a large population, and you put them on this diet, and you put them on a vegan diet, and you see, you know, that their risk of cancer is like is diminished. You know,
all-cause mortality. Yeah, in general is diminished.
It's diminished, like compared to the group that still eats meat. So you know that's a good thing. That does say something. It doesn't mean that some people like. If you're vegan, you can definitely get cancer. That's all. That's what my point is.
That's our
point.
Like
you can get cancer 10 times. It's about like reducing the risk. So you know, it's a positive thing. So that's the main point. It's just like, wait, let's do veganism because it's a good thing for health, animals, environment.
And like if you had to choose, like we eat meat all our lives and we smoke and we drink and whatever, and we get cancer, right? We get cancer at 60, but we go vegan and we get cancer at 65. I mean, would you rather not choose 5 years plus in your life?
I want to die.
I have severe depression. I want to die.
Kill me now.
It's like 5 years extra in your life to spend time with your beloved ones and whatever. It's 5 years. It's just an example. I'm not saying it's 5 years precisely. It's so sad I have to say this. It's so sad.
And another good thing, so since we're talking all about benefits, when you go vegan, you're gonna notice that all the people around you turn into specialist nutritionists, and they know all about nutrition and their research.
Bro science.
Where do you get your protein? Where do you get your calcium?
Yeah, but
bro?
mac protein, man.
Where do you get your B12, man?
But mac bacon, man.
Oh damn! And then you're like, so obviously, to avoid those type of arguments, you actually, or a lot of vegans actually research and get more into nutrition. So then you start learning about, you know, macros, calories, micronutrients, you know, vitamins, amino acids, proteins, all that good stuff, you know, and you become more aware of what healthy food is and what should you be consuming more.
You start reading labels for sake, like you start reading everything that you eat because everything might contain, yeah, milk or eggs, but you start reading everything because you learn about macronutrients, you learn about calories, you learn about everything, and you control your diet like more meticulously, you know?
Yeah, and it's just, you know, it's a good thing. It becomes you, actually, it makes you steer away from all those processed products. So, you know, you start cooking on your own, which is something we've both seen, so now we love cooking for ourselves. We make those epic dishes.
Oh yes.
It's just like fruit and
Your
spices.
gonna love you.
Oh, that's true. So you have all those fruits and veggies and, you know, spices, and you combine them into awesome dishes. And it's just like, you don't have to buy processed foods. You can
And
do
your
that.
taste buds explode, man, with vegan food.
Oh shit.
It's so good, man.
Also, dude, when you go vegan and you also kind of reduce your sodium intake by a bit, then you're just like, your taste buds are more like sensitive to all those new flavors.
Yeah, they respond better, yeah.
Yeah, after, I think Dr. Greger has a video on that. So it's just like, you start tasting all those fruit and veggies, and they taste they have a lot more flavor actually. You can test it on your own. It's definitely not bro science. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's not bro science, boys.